her late husband would come home every night at the end of the day. And when she started going out with me, and I'd say, okay, I'm going on a 5-day packed channel. And we would make plans for that 6th day. And 3 weeks later, I would finally make it home. And she didn't really know if she was cut out for that sort of relationship, but she decided to lean into it. And then one day, she realized how much I love you guys and how much I love, and how well you take care of me. And she said, you know, I'm gonna do something for them. I think I'm gonna bake a cake. She spent about 2 hours in the kitchen. I have no idea how cakes are made, but I know they take 2 hours. And then the next day I showed up with the crew and I go, hey everybody, by the way, there's a cake. And then my next trip, I said, they asked for more cake. But oh, by the way, it's a super augmented crew, so we actually need 2 cakes. One for the front, one for the back. And so that began a tradition. 1 cake turned into 2, into 10, and turned into hundreds. I have no idea. But anyway, for all those hours you spend in the kitchen, making cake. By the way, she didn't do it for me, she did it for all of you. Thank you so much. Seinfeld, there was a thing called Festivus. And my presentation tonight is going to begin like Festivus. I got a bone to pick with some of you, as Jerry Stone said. And you're going to hear it. Loadmasters. Not all loadmasters, mind you, just a few. Allow me to explain. There are some people on this base whose efforts basically benefit everybody on the base. There's, the security forces who, when they aren't busy trying to break Ben's arm, they're keeping us all safe. There's the finance people that don't pay you 3, 4, 5 times, but eventually you get paid. Those people, their efforts benefit everybody on the base. Then higher up in this pyramid, you've got people like jet engine mechanics, right? They fix jet engines, which benefits us, the flyers. Doesn't do anything at all for the security forces guy or the finance guy. You keep moving up that pyramid, and eventually you get to the loadmasters. Think about this for a minute. Who on the base benefits from the efforts of the loadmasters? And the answer is nobody. But wait a minute, what does that mean? That means that the loadmasters are the most important people on this base. Mechanic or the doctor or the college boys in the front of the airplane with the window seats, everybody at this base is working to support the loadmaster. And yet, when I'm the aircraft commander, I like to include everybody in the decision-making process. If I've got to make a decision like, are we going to quick turn? Are we going to crew rest? Are we going to, try to go downtown or go down base? And I cannot tell you how many times some small number of loadmasters, trying to be well-intentioned, would say, you don't have to worry about factoring us into your decision. We're just loadmasters. Just loadmasters.
That's a lie.
Just loadmasters? Like I said, loadmasters are the reason we are here. So
Yes, they are.
I asked all of you, the next time you hear a loadmaster refer to himself as just a loadmaster, I want you to draw up close to him so he can see the depth of the sincerity in your eyes as you quietly, silently just punch him in the dick. In the meantime, you can join me in celebrating the reason that everybody is here at Travis Air Force Base and raise a glass and toast the loadmasters, the ones that make it. grievances. Really, that's it. That's the only thing about this job. In 33 years of doing this job that I didn't like is people not, basically respecting themselves as much as they deserve. Everything else that you guys like about this job, I love. And even the things that you hate, I really kind of like. Like, think about this. There's millions of people that go to Vegas every year to sit in front of a glowing machine and punch buttons and hope to get money. That's DTS. And even things that other people don't like other people mention camera pressure training. I don't know this firsthand, but I have a fairly strong suspicion that there's plenty of people in San Francisco that would pay big money to prance around in their underwear in a group of strangers with a mask on their face. So it's really all about perspective. If you're determined to have fun at this job, no matter what's happening, you're going to find, just because the people you're with, you're going to have fun. And people ask me, how do you like retirement? And I can't say that I hate it, but I certainly can't say that I like it, because I miss you guys so much. And I find it's been over a year now. It's been 14 months, and I find that I still dream about the 312 probably once or twice a week, every week. I'm never flying the airplane. I mean, sometimes it's just, thank you. No. Sometimes, sometimes it's in my dream, I'm on the phone, and I'm arguing with the TACC. They've got some cockamamie plan that I have no intention of doing, and I'm telling them to. Exactly. But at other times, it's just, we're sitting around in the building, in the lobby, and, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we've had a long met a day, and we're sitting around and just drinking and telling stories. And it's just random people in my dreams every time. I mean, there's like Todd Kramer, Jimmy Grant, or Tristan Acosta, Now the rest of us, by the way, we're all hot and sweaty and stinky. And somehow, Tristan is always wearing a beautiful coat and a cashmere scarf. And he's got these pointy elf shoes on. I don't know how he does it, it's just America. But anyway, I really miss you guys, and I had such a great time with you. And I just can't say enough. Oh, wait a minute. I see somebody coming over here.
Yeah, sorry.
We've been to Lancaster's, working for Rez, we just got alerted. And Mike goes, hey Jimmy,
We got alerted?
can you help me with some stuff? Where you go to?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he goes,
I
said,
have your
sure.
DTS
So
voucher
we're downstairs,
ready.
and then she goes, well, I got 4 luggage carts of stuff. I go, sure. And I'm looking, there's Pantera parts. 4 luggage carts of Pantera parts. He goes, don't worry, I got a baggage loader coming to the plane. Well, can we get it on? We got 36-pound plane is full. And then he goes, here it comes. Here goes a baggage loader. Here goes a manifold, a carburetor. It's just,
Well, thank you. I miss all of you so much, but I have to confess, I was thinking about this night, what I was going to say, and I was thinking about how I felt about all the time I spent 33 years flying with the 312, and I have to say I feel a little guilty, honestly. And you go, why do you feel guilty? And I thought about it. 33 years is a long time. There's an awful lot of opportunity to make money in 33 years. And you don't ever typically think about how much you made over a career, but if you add up all that, first of all, I was on active duty, and then I did a lot of MPA, and then TEEPS, and then per diem and stuff, and it probably comes nudging around somewhere like $2 million. And that's a lot of money. And knowing what I know now, if I knew then, when I was a kid, that I would get to operate these magnificent machines and travel all over the world and take part in global events and do it in the company of really the finest men and women that our society has been able to produce. If I had known that when I was in high school, I would have done it all for free. So thank you for allowing me to spend my life with you.